On va faire les pronoms pour les objets directs. Tu comprends les pronoms pour les pronoms de sujet, comme je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il et elle. Ils remplacent les noms. Par exemple, Marie aime la glace, c'est Marie mange la pizza. Marie a joué aux cartes. On ne veut pas répéter Marie. Tu voudrais dire elle aime la glace et elle mange la pizza. Elle a joué aux cartes. You don't want to repeat Marie. So you replace it with something. And those are subject pronouns. These replace the subject. We're going to do pour les pronoms pour les objets directs. And there are direct objects in these sentences as well, which you might remember from English class. Pour les objets directs en anglais, you ask yourself, what are you verbing in the sentence? For example, Marie likes the ice cream. What does she like? She likes the ice cream. Marie eats a pizza. What is she eating? A pizza. She reads a book. What is she reading? A book. He sees you. What does he see? You. But these do not have a direct object. Not all sentences do. For example, we walk at the park. What are we walking? There's nothing there. They eat at the restaurant. What are they eating? We don't know. There is no direct object in that. En français. Sentences are very similar en français. And pour les objets directs, qu'est-ce qu'elle mange? Elle mange la pizza. Qu'est-ce qu'elle aime? Elle aime la glace. Qu'est-ce qu'elle lit? Elle lit un livre. Nous mangeons une baguette. Qu'est-ce que nous mangeons? Une baguette. Vous faites les frites. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Les frites. Voilà les objets directs en français dans les phrases. Pour les objets directs, c'est différent. En anglais, on dit she eats it. He sees them. En français, tu utilises les pronoms d'objets directs. These are some of the object pronouns. Le, la, and les. You can probably tell what we'll use. Elle mange la pizza. Elle la mange. La pizza is the direct object. And out of le, la, and les, you would use la. It's right there. C'est facile. Elle la mange. If you notice, it is before the verb. So we say she eats it. They say elle la mange. Elle lit un livre. We know un livre is our direct object. That's what she's reading. What is she reading? Un livre. Out of le, la, and les are direct object pronouns. Un livre is masculine, so you know it would be le. Elle le lit. Again, before the verb. Nous mangeons les frites. Les frites is our direct object pronoun. Mangeons is our verb. Out of le, la, and les will clearly be used. And it goes before the verb. Nous les mangeons. However, sometimes you have two verbs. We like to eat. You don't conjugate that one. It's the infinitive. So the direct object pronoun will go before the last verb in the sentence, before the unconjugated verb, or before the verb that most likely relates to the direct object. So, nous aimons manger les frites. Whoops. Les frites is clearly our direct object, and we like to eat them. The eating is of them. Nous aimons manger les frites. Nous aimons les manger. Goes between the two verbs, goes before the conjugated verb, or the infinitive, and after the conjugated verb. Basically, it will go before the last verb in the sentence. So those are some of them. Le, la, and les. For people, you can also use me, te, nous, and vous. So will happen, and you'll frequently hear me say the whole list of pronouns that we use which is me, te, ce, nous, vous, le, la, les, lui, leur, I, on. They are in that order, so you need to remember them in that order. So will come later when we do a reflexive, but me, te, nous, vous. If you're talking about myself, you, we, or I mean in this case since it's an object, us, or y'all. So, elle voit ma famille et moi. Well, ma famille et moi is a direct object because what does she see? What is she seeing? Is she verbing? Ma famille et moi, that's direct object. And you know that et moi usually indicates that it's nous. So, elle nous voit. The nous went before the verb. Ma mère appelle moi. She calls me. But really in French they would say, since moi is the direct object here, you would use me. Ma mère m'appelle. M'appelle, because this ends with an e and this begins with an a, you do that elision there. Elle va chercher toi. She's going to look for you. Elle va chercher toi. There are two verbs in the sentence. Toi would get replaced with me, te, nous, or vous, replaced with te. And it would go before the last verb right here. So, elle va te chercher. Goes between those two verbs. It's going before the last verb. Elle va te chercher. So, me, te, ce, nous, vous, le, la, les. You could also use this with a person if like she sees him. Well, that's not me, that's not te, that's not nous, that's not vous. Then it would be le again. Or her would be la. If she saw them, so we could maybe use elle voit Lane et Charlie. Elle voit Lane et Charlie. Elle les voit. Elle les voit. Because it's plural. Le, la, les, and me, te, ce, nous, vous. Me, te, ce, nous, vous, le, la, les. Those are the ones you would use for direct objects. Except for ignore ce for now. I think there are some things that are not direct object pronoun or direct objects. Tu manges au restaurant. Well, the question is, what are you eating? You're not eating the restaurant. So, au restaurant, that's out. It is something that we will learn later because that's a location. You will be able to replace it later, but you can't right now. On parle en France. Again, that's a location. It has these words here, you see? They've got prepositions here, so that means they're not direct objects. They're not directly following the verb. Vous nagez dans la piscine. Again, in the pool, dans la piscine, that is a preposition. Elle mange du pain. And this one's a little tricky because you'll be tempted to say she eats it, elle le mange, because du pain is masculine. It's the partitive article for pain, some bread. But when you use du, de la, and de, the partitive articles, we'll use a different pronoun to replace them. It'll go in the same place, but it'll be different than le. So if you have du, de la, or de, you won't be using le, la, les, or me, te, nous, vous. So some things to remember. Les pronoms objets directs, ça c'est la réponse à la question qu'est-ce que tu verbes? Qu'est-ce que tu verbes? Qu'est-ce que tu manges? Qu'est-ce que tu vois? Qu'est-ce que tu joues? Pour la position, c'est avant le dernier verbe de la phrase. Alors tu mets me, te, nous, vous, le, la, les, avant le dernier verbe de la phrase. Avant un verbe singulier, par exemple, je l'aime, I like it. Entre deux verbes, avant l'infinitif. J'aime le regarder. C'est entre, between, aime and regarder. Regarder, c'est l'infinitif. You'll not be able to replace anything with a direct object pronoun if it has a preposition before it, partitive article, some things that just make them not direct. You have to ask yourself, what are you verbing? And in French, sometimes you will see a or o. Par exemple, elle joue aux cartes. Well, that has o in front of it, so it's not going to be a direct object. You can't say elle joue. Merci.